Hello, welcome to another episode of E-Training Guides. Today we're going to be talking about this SCCM 2111 upgrade. And we're going to go over the demo on how to do the upgrade and some of the new features that comes with this 2111 upgrade. So the requirements for the SCCM 2111 is you need to have at least .NET 4.62 installed. SCCM 2103 minimum, so if you're going to upgrade, you have to be at a version SCCM 2103 or greater. 80K11, the Visual C++ 2013 version, and I put the version there. Windows 10 1909 or greater, and Windows 2012 or greater. So it will support those OSs. There's no longer support for the other. I think this year is the last year for 2008, if you happen to get the ESU licensing, so that's that. And then some of the new features, Software Center notification can now display a logo, user collection implicit uninstall feature, Microsoft 365 app update notification, TMP 2.0 check and a task sequence. You can have, that's added support for the TPM2 because of Windows 11 requirement for that. And then option for support for center data collector and client tools. There's a whole bunch of other stuff. I'll put the article in the comment section below, and there's also some depreciated features as well. So I'll put that in the description below as well, so you can read the details of all the things that are new. I just wanted to highlight just some, the top 5 that I think of at the time. So with that, let's get started. So we're going to go, I've got my SCCM environment here, and as you can see, I've got this ready to go. So I always like to do a prerequisite check for the when I do the major upgrades. So we're going to go ahead and do that now. And you can monitor the progress. There's a log file as well as a, let me open up the log file. The one on this, open. There's this one, and then there's this one, and there's another one called CM Update, which I'm looking for right now. There it is. I'm going to open up this, and there it goes. And you can also go to monitoring, and then go to update status. There it goes. And then you can show status, and that's where it's at right now. Okay, as you can see, the prerequisite check passed. So now we can go ahead and install the update pack. So that's what we're going to do right now. It's going to run it again anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So you can, at this time, you can go ahead and add any additional features you want to add. We're just going to leave the default. I can always add them later. Yep, I'm going to do that now. If you're in a large environment, you might want to do validate pre-production client. So you have a collection that you push the clients to see if there's any issues. And then if there's no any issues, then you can promote that to production. It's a lab environment, so I'm just going to go ahead and upgrade without validating. I've not had any issues, so I'm just going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and accept the license terms. Now I got to re-enable that because remember I migrated, so I'm going to re-enable that, so I'll do that later. I also have to re-enable that, so I'm going to do that later, so I'll do a video on that. But if you have that already, you can go ahead and it'll do that. But you can still upgrade if you don't have that turned on. Okay, so the prerequisites are going to start. Again, we're going to check the logs. Okay, and then we're going to go back to the monitoring section, which is right here. All right, now it's doing the installation in progress. Okay, so now the installation is now complete, so let's take a look. As you can see, let's go back over here. So it says it's ready to install, but it installed. So now if I go to help about, yep, we're going to upgrade the console now. Everything went through. Let's look at the, yeah, see that's fine. Don't need that. Yep, that's all the prerequisite check. Okay, now it's going to automatically update the console. So the console now has been updated. So if we go about Config Manager, you'll see it's 2111. Now for the client upgrade, depending on your site settings, you go to Sites, go to Hierarchy Settings, and you go Client Upgrade. So the default is 7 days. You can upgrade all your clients in which I'm going to do. Now you can check don't upgrade servers if you don't want to. It's up to your environment and your policies. So I'm going to let that go. I can actually change this to 3 days because I have a small lab, not a big deal. And that'll go there. Right here. Client push settings. The account. Existing account. We're going to use that. And then there you go. Alright. On domain controllers, that's fine. So now when it does the push, it'll go ahead and use the client settings defined in here to go ahead and do the push. And then you just, again, it'll start to, now the client version for this 2111 will be 50090681012. So that's the, there's a hotfix. Sorry, I was looking at the hotfix. So yeah, it'll be 1008. So there's a hotfix. Let's see what the, so anyways, we'll go over that in another video. So now I want to go ahead and update the boot image. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Boot image, and then all I have to do, alright, so we're going to go ahead and update distribution point, update distribution points. Yep, that is the 80K11, so we're good there. So I will go ahead and just go ahead and preload it because this is the new environment. So we'll go ahead and do that. And you want to do that on your, your production boot image, whichever you're using. And so I'm just going to update the default for now. Because I haven't created a production or a separate boot image for my images. So I'm just going to do those two. Okay, so we got the 64-bit done. We're going to do the same thing with the 86 or 32-bit. We're just going to update the distribution points. We're going to go ahead and do that. And then add the client to the image, boot image. Okay, 32-bit version is done. So we're going to go ahead and monitor that. And it should be pretty quick. There you go. It's going to take some time. All right. So once that gets replicated and agents get out there to take advantage of all the new features, like I said, I have a few in here, but they should get updated shortly. And that's basically it. So I'm going to leave all the information in the comment section below. If this video was helpful for you, please give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing. There's going to be a lot more content coming your way. And I'm going to be doing a lot more cloud stuff this year now that I've got everything moved over and migrated over to my new environment. So stay tuned for that. Again, thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye-bye.